Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Corie Lyons, and I'm so happy to be here in our beautiful Blue Moon studio this afternoon, giving you a live yoga class. This class is a 45-minute vinyasa flow class. It's going to be a fun, fast flow, and I've designed it for all levels. So this will be great for beginners all the way through advanced yoga students. We are going to begin this afternoon on our backs. So I'm going to continue talking, but I want everyone to lay down on their yoga mat or on their floor, wherever you are. Find a comfortable spot. And as you're settling in, this class is going to be geared towards stillness and focus and finding that stillness and focus inside of us today. So as you're settling in, I encourage you to lay on your back, palms facing up. Let your toes fall open. Close your eyes down softly. And find some stillness in your body, in your mind, and start to breathe. Taking slow, deep breaths in through your nose, releasing your breath out your mouth. And there's so much power in stillness, finding stillness in our bodies and taking time out each and every day for a little bit of stillness and self-care. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Or if you're needing to release out your mouth, feel free. And just a little message before we begin today about power in stillness. Our miracles and life's magic don't appear when we're restless and frantic. The miracles and magic happen when we're still, quiet, calm, and trusting. So as we move through our flow today, stay calm, stay trusting, and trust yourself. Trust your yoga practice. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, release the breath. Take another breath together, full inhale breath through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale breath. One more, inhale, full breath in. Pausing at the top of your inhale. Exhale, slowly release. On your next breath, inhale your arms up and overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch, pointing through those toes, reaching through your fingers. Maybe spread your fingers nice and wide. Start to activate our bodies. You can softly open your eyes and draw both knees into your chest. You can hold on to your shins. Maybe wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead up to your knees. Curl into a tiny ball. And then slowly release your shoulders and head back to the mat. Extending left leg long on the mat, drawing right knee into your right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest, hug your elbows in, and your knee closer towards your shoulder. Open up through our hips. And now let's find a supine twist over to the left side. Use your left hand to guide your leg across your body. Your right arm can come out to the side, dropping your chin slowly over towards that shoulder. Feeling a stretch down your spine. Use your breath to draw your knee back through center. And then release your right leg long. Left leg's going to come up. Draw it over towards your shoulder, using your grip to go deeper into this posture. Chin tucked down, elbows hugged in, shoulders away from your ears. Don't forget your breath, full inhale breath. Slow, controlled exhale. Supine twist over to the right. Use your right hand to guide your leg over. Left arm out to the side. Drop your chin. If that feels okay on your neck. Going deeper into your spine. Keep your face soft. Inhale back through center. Hug your knee in one more time. And release your leg long, arms overhead, another full body stretch. On your exhale, draw your knees into your chest. And then release your feet to the mat. Knees pointed up to the ceiling, palms down by your side. Set up for a gentle bridge pose. So you can walk your heels back to touch your fingertips. Your entire spine is flat on the mat, so roll your tailbone up. Press your lower spine into the mat. Engage your core. On your inhale breath, you're going to curl tuck. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling, rooting down through your feet, the palms of your hands. Exhale breath. Slowly roll your spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Hips are going to come down last. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift those hips up high. Softening your gaze. Exhale, lower down. Nice and slow. Last one. Inhale, hips come up. Engaging your legs. This time, if you want to go deeper, walk your shoulders down your back. Maybe interlace your hands underneath your back. Root down through your feet. Lift your hips even higher. If you want to come up onto your toes, feel free to go a little bit further. Very nice. Release. Palms down. Roll your spine down one vertebrae at a time. Hips down. And then lower your heels. Bring your knees back through center. Arms are going to come out to the side. Float your heels off your sit bones. Flex your toes back towards your knees. And lower your legs over to the right side. Chin falls to the left. Realigning our spine. Inhale back through center. And then let your legs come over to the left. Chin falls to the right. Inhale back through center. Hands to your shins or to your knees. Give yourself a gentle rock. And we're going to roll over our knees, coming straight into our tabletop. In our tabletop pose, check in with your alignment. Shoulders stacked over your elbows, elbows over wrists. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Your knees are under your hips, tops of your feet pointed to the back of the mat. We're going to come into our cat-cow pose. So drop your belly down. Take a full breath in. Bring your gaze up. On your exhale, push the floor away. Drop your chin to chest. Rounding through your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Shoulders away from ears. Pull your chest through. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose. Lengthening our spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Push the floor away, round through your shoulders. Last one, inhale. And then full exhale breath. Let's come back to our tabletop. Start to walk your hands forward into your puppy dog pose. You're going to melt your heart into the mat. Leave your hips right where they are. Bring your chin or forehead to the mat. Take a full breath in through your nose. As you exhale, lower deeper into your posture. Open up your chest and shoulders. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, float forward onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Keep your toes pointed behind you. Engage your thighs, engage your legs. Your arms are going to be, your hands are going to be directly under your shoulders. Engage your lower body. Elbows are hugged in nice and tight. Shoulders away from ears. Keep your gaze down at the mat to start. On the inhale, start to pull your chest up. If it's okay on your neck, gaze comes up. Exhale, lower down. Taking this low cobra 2 more times. Inhale, peel your chest up. Maybe bring your gaze up. And then exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, push back through tabletop. Open your knees wide. Sit your hips back to heels, child's pose. Big toes are touching. Your chest and belly are resting between your thighs. Arms are stretched out in front of you. Place your forehead on the mat. Take a full breath in through your nose. Seal your lips. Exhale out your nose. Keeping control of our breath. On your next breath, peel yourself forward back to your tabletop. And we're going to come into some spinal balancing here. Let's extend our right leg behind us. Keep the toes on the mat. Push back through your right heel. Drop your chin to chest. Push the floor away with your hands. Feeling a stretch down the back of your leg. Bring your gaze slightly forward. Extend your leg behind you. Bring your left hand up and reach it out in front of you. If balance is an issue tonight, just leave your hand down. Up to you. On your inhale, reach through your toes, reach through your fingers. On your exhale, draw your elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, crunch it in. Inhale. We're going to do one more. Exhale. Inhale as you extend. Let's lower the left palm down. Drop the back leg. Open up to the side plank. Arm is stretching up towards the ceiling. Maybe bring your gaze up. If you want to go a little further, flex your toes. Float your legs off the mat. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. And then release right back down. Open your knees, sit your hips back to heels, child's pose. Inhale, come right back up. Let's go to the other side. Extend your leg behind you. Push back through your heel, drop your head down. Feel that stretch down the back of your leg. Bring your shoulders back over your wrist. Extend your leg behind you. Option to extend your arm out as well. Find that length. And then exhale, core crunch. Inhale, extend, find your length. And then exhale. Inhale for your last one. Exhale in. Inhale, reach it long. Lower your hand down, toes down, open up the side plank. Reaching for the ceiling, maybe gaze comes up beyond your fingertips. And then float your leg up if that's an option for you tonight. Slowly release down, palm down, knee down, child's pose. Sit your hips back to heels. On your inhale breath, float forward, back through tabletop. You're going to round through your spine and then lower your hips to the mat, shoulders away from ears. This time you're pushing the floor away, high cobra pose. Press your hips down into the mat, tops of the feet down. If it feels okay, bring your gaze up. And then exhale, sit your hips right back to heels, child's pose. Starting to move breath to movement. Inhale, float forward, rounding through the spine. Melt your hips down, bring your gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, hips to heels. This is our last one. Inhale, peel through center. Lower your hips down, bring your gaze up. As you exhale, come back through tabletop. Tuck your toes. You're going to lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out in your down dog. You're lifting your hips up high. Your fingers are spread wide. And your head is dropped between your shoulders. You can find some movement getting into the backside body. into your hamstrings, your shoulders, your hips. Release the weight of your head. And then we're going to slowly start to walk our hands to the back of the mat towards our feet. Slightly bend your knees, grab for opposite elbows, start to sway side to side. Release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Flatten out your back. Draw your shoulders away from ears. Elongate through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift fingertips to shins. Flatten out your back. Exhale, fold. Go deeper with each fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Soften through the knees. Start to tuck your tailbone under. We're going to find our mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Extend in mountain, reach for the ceiling. And then exhale, come right back down through the center, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round up. Extended mountain pose. This time, cactus your arms. Take a standing backward bend. Bring your gaze up, heart forward. Inhale. And then exhale, fold it down, release it. Staying with your breath. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Root down with your feet. Slowly round up. Extended mountain pose. Your choice to take a back bend or not. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, hinge and fold it down. Fingertips to the mat. We're going to walk ourselves back into a downward facing dog. Finding your down dog. On your inhale, float forward to a high plank. Readjusting your alignment, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Thighs, legs nice and strong. Take a full inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. You're using your core to move through this posture. Inhale floats you forward. Exhale brings you back up. Inhale forward. On your exhale, you're going to lower down to your belly. Bring your elbows straight back towards your hips. Lower down nice and slow. Untuck your toes. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower down. Plant your hands down. Come back through tabletop. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. We're going to start to pick it up here. Starting to flow. Inhale, right leg comes up behind you. On your exhale, knee to nose, core plank. Inhale, extend behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, using your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your foot through. Lower your left knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale. Float your arms up, low lunge. You're going to want to tuck your tailbone under. Turn your palms facing one another to open up your shoulders and your chest. Chin up, chest up. Feeling the opening on the left thigh. Your left hip flexor. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, plant your hands down. Send your hips back to heel. Flex your right toes back. Right heel is rooted into the mat. Bring your chest up, gaze forward. And then exhale, fold down over your right leg. If you want to drop your chin to chest, release the weight of your head. Feel free to do so. Don't forget your breath. Inhale, float forward. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes. We're going to send our right leg up and back into a three-legged dog. And then now let's lower it down. Inhale, float forward. On your exhale, we're going to bend our elbows back. Inhale, peel your chest up. High cobra pose. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Other side. Left leg floats up. 3 core planks, knee to chest or knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale, find that length. And then as you exhale, step to the top of the mat. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Turn your pinky fingers in. Sit your hips down. Make sure your knees stacked over your ankle. Make some adjustments if you need to. Keep your chin up, chest up. And then release your hands down. Sit your hips back to heel, half split. Your heel is rooted into the mat. Chest is up, spine is long. If you want to fold down over your leg, do so. Release your head heavy. And release. Come back. Gaze forward. Plant your foot down. Plant your hands down. Step your left foot up and back. 3-legged dog. Release it down, down dog. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, float forward. High plank. You can lower to your knees or lower down to your belly. Chest pulls through. Gaze comes up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. 3 core planks, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Last one, knee to nose. Inhale. And then let's step that right foot through. Stay up high on the ball of your left foot. Inhale, reach up. We're coming into a high crescent lunge. So your back leg is nice and strong. Your tailbone's tucked under, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale as you reach up. On your exhale, we're going to bend and we're going to tap our back knee down, building some strength. Inhale. And then exhale as we lower. Inhale. And then exhale. If you want to bring your hands to hips, you can do so. We're going to do 2 more together. Come up. Inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, plant your hands down. Step back to your 3-legged dog. And let's start to take our vinyasa flow. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, high cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Using your breath. Exhale, challenge yourself. Last one, step it through. Stay high on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, up. Hands overhead are always option hands to hips. Straighten out your right leg. Feeling a long line of energy from your glute all the way to your heel. Inhale, reach up. Or keep your hands to your hips. As you exhale, tap your knee down. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, lower, tap your knee. We're going to do 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, breath, hinge forward, plant your hands, 3-legged dog. And then lower down, down dog. Inhale, float you forward, taking your vinyasa flow. Inhale, elbows hugged in tight. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's keep moving on. Inhale, right leg up. This time we're just going to step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, high crescent. As you exhale, open up to your warrior 2. So right toes are pointing forward, left toes, long edge of your mat, arms in opposite directions. We're going to turn our palms over and take 5 pulses. Inhale, raise up. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, breath, nice and slow. Exhale, lower, keeping that beautiful form. Inhale. And then exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, last one. Squeeze at the top. And then release down. Turn your right palm over, reverse warrior. Gaze comes up. And then exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to thigh. You can drop your arm down on the inside of your knee. Maybe bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. Going deeper into your inner thighs, your hips. Inhale, back to warrior 2. And then as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Pivot on your left toes. Left palm down, right arm's going to peel up. Finding a twist in the spine, bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then release your right hand down. Step your right foot back, 3-legged dog. And then lower your right foot down to meet the left. Take your vinyasa flow or just stay in your down dog. Inhale, float forward, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring it to the left side. Left leg extends behind you. Softly step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, brings you up. Pausing here in your crescent lunge. I'm going to turn so I can face you. As you exhale, open up to warrior 2. Right toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Left toes pointing forward. Shoulders over, hips looking great. Turn your palms over. Inhale for 5. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for 4. Exhale nice and slow. Inhale. Lower down. We have 2 more to go. Looking great. And last one, pausing at the top. And then release down. It's reverse warrior. Right palm down, left arm up and overhead. Keeping a bend in your front knee. And then exhale, extended side angle. Forearm to thigh. You can always drop your hand down. Bring your shoulder back. Gaze up to the ceiling is an option. Inhale back to warrior 2. Let's cartwheel our hands down. Frame our foot. Right palm down. Left arm peels up this time. Release your palm down. Step your foot back. 3-legged dog. Take your flow. Inhale forward. Exhale lower halfway down. Inhale, pulls your heart through. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in your down dog. And I want everyone to bring their gaze forward to the top of the mat. Meet me at the top of your mat. Your feet are going to be hip-width distance apart. You're rooting down with all 10 toes, the ball of your foot and your heels. Take a fold here. Grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers. Soften your knees and use that grip to go deeper into your fold. Release your head heavy. Come back to your breath and find some stillness. As you inhale, bring your chest forward, straighten out your arms, and then exhale, go deeper into your fold, into your hamstrings. Inhale once more, flatten out your back, engage your core, exhale, fold down. Release your hands, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, heel toe your feet together, bend your knees, sit your hips back, sweep your arms up. chair pose. Soften through the shoulders. Bring your gaze up, heart up. Tuck your tailbone under and place all the way into your heels. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit. Go down a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise. Take a standing back bend. Send your heart up towards the sky. Inhale comes up. And then exhale, hinge and fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's heel toe your feet about hip width distance apart. You're going to place the left palm directly under your face. Big bend in the left knee. Peel the right arm up towards the ceiling. Bring your gaze up. Bring your right shoulder back a little bit more. Right leg is straight. Slowly release. Right palm down directly into your face. Straighten out left knee and big bend in your right knee. Peel your left arm up. Bring your left shoulder back. Draw your belly to spine. And then release down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to heel toe our feet even wider now. Toes out. Maybe toes hanging off the mat, heels on. And then lower your hips down between your heels for our Malasana squat. Bring our hands to heart center. You can use your elbows on your inner thighs to open your legs more, to open your hips. Sometimes I like to roll my neck out. Check in with yourself. Fingertips back to the mat, hips up high. We're going to point our toes forward. So our feet are a little bit more than hip width distance apart. We're going to have some fun with the arm balancing posture. So let's place our hands on the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Shoulders over wrists. And we're going to come into our crow pose. So if you've never done this before, I'm going to guide you. Hands down. Toes are pointed towards your wrists. We're going to come up onto our toes, bend at the elbows. I always bring my knees out to the side just a little bit, and we're going to start to place our knees up towards our shoulders, more towards your armpits. So from here, your gaze is coming forward. You're coming onto your tippy toes, and it's fun to play around, just lifting one foot up at a time and then the other. You're engaging your core, placing all the weight into your hands. So play around with it. Maybe move your knees up a little closer, squeezing, have a feeling of squeezing your inner thighs together, playing with one foot at a time, and then the other. Bringing your gaze forward always helps. And when you're ready, just release into a forward fold. Heel toe your feet about hip width distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rise up. Palms are going to touch. Exhale, come right back down through the center. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to your high plank, take your vinyasa flow. Inhale, shoulders forward, lower halfway down. Inhale, peel your chest up, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last slow breath to movement. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend behind you. Exhale, cross your body, tap knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, extend. This time we're going to bring your knee to nose, step your foot through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior on your inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. Twisting here, left palm down, right arm up. And release. Step back. Three-legged dog. Take your vinyasa flow. If you're a more advanced student, keep your leg extended. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Left leg floats up, 3 core planks. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale, cross your body, knee to right elbow. Inhale. And then exhale, step your foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale as you reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Taking it nice and slow, using your breath. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your foot back, 3-legged dog. Challenge yourself, keep it extended. You can always lower it down to take your vinyasa flow. Downward facing dog. Let's extend your right leg high. Step it to the top of the mat. And then pivot towards the left side or the right side. And we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So in our wide-legged forward fold, your all 10 toes are facing forward, or maybe you're a little bit pigeon-toed. And from here, we're going to grab our big toes again with our peace sign fingers. Roll weight into your toes and use that grip to go deeper into your fold. The goal here is to bring your chest between your thighs, forehead closer to the mat. And slowly release fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Let's pivot to the top of the mat. Step back, high to low plank. Take your flow. And downward facing dog. And this will be our last down dog of this class. And we're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. So feel free to pedal your feet out or find that stillness we've been talking about. I encourage you maybe to close your eyes as you take your final breath in your down dog. If your eyes are closed, softly open them. Bring your gaze forward. Step to the middle of your mat. Let's lower our hips to heels. Walk your hands back. Sit your hips down. And then bring your arms out in front of you. We're going to do an ab workout before we find our back. So we're going to find our boat pose. So for your boat pose, you're going to bring your feet up. You can extend them high, depending on your balance. You're going to roll to your hips, not necessarily your sit bones. You're going to roll back just a little bit. My feet are going to be out, shins parallel to the ceiling, just like this today. And we're going to take 5 crunches. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you crunch in, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Through 2 more. If you want to do that third one, go ahead. Pausing. Let's lower our feet down. Bring your arms out in front of you and slowly roll down. Draw your right knee into your chest and then your left. You can wrap your arms around your shins. Settle in here. Place your hands down by your sides, feet down. As we start to end our class, we're going to come right back to that bridge pose that we started off class with. So your feet are hip width distance apart, knees pointing towards the ceiling. Feel free to find that alignment. Walk your heels back towards your fingertips. On your inhale, lift your hips up. And then exhale, lower them down. Again, inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, lower. And last one, inhale, go to your maximum. If that means just hanging out here, perfect. If you want to roll your shoulders down the mat, interlace your hands underneath your lower spine. You can even go up onto your tippy toes. And then slowly release. Release down one vertebrae at a time. Hips down, heels down. Let's draw our knees into our chest. Slowly extend your legs up to the ceiling for our legs up the wall pose, palms down by your sides. Feel free to stay here in this posture. Or you can come into your plow pose by lifting your hips up and overhead, using your hands on your lower spine to guide your hips up and overhead. The goal is one day to get your feet, your toes to the floor behind you. When you're ready, slowly come back out. Wherever your legs are, bring them into your chest, arms out to the side, knees fall over to the right, chin to the left. Let's start to soften here. Relaxing your eyes down. Coming back to your deep breath. Inhale back through center. And then release over to the left. Chin falls to the right. Inhale back through center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Lots of love. Bring your shoulders down to the mat, head down. And then come into your happy baby pose. Feet kick up to the ceiling. Open your knees nice and wide. Maybe hold on to the outside edges of your feet or your big toes with those peace sign fingers. Knees are drawing down towards the floor. Feet are flexed back. If it feels good to sway side to side, take that option. Let's release. Bring the soles of our feet together. Let our knees open wide. Come into our reclined butterfly, down to angle pose. Again, softening your face. Staying connected to your breath. Finding that stillness in your body and your mind. And let your legs release to the mat. If you want to keep the soles of your feet together, feel free to do so. If it feels good to bring your arms up and overhead, relax in this posture. And then slowly extend one leg at a time out in front of you towards the top of your mat, arms down by your sides. Coming into your final Shavasana, opening your legs wide, staying right where you are, embracing this moment, embracing your stillness. And as we close our practice today, I have something I want to read to you about the power in stillness. Just take time each day to seek out stillness, to find that sacred spot. Let your mind and soul be at ease. Don't grasp and grab for the magic and miracles. When you reside in the place of stillness, the joy, miracles, and magic you're seeking will find you. So take time each and every day to find the stillness within you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. It was an honor and pleasure to guide you and lead you through this 45-minute flow. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much from all of us here at Blue Moon Family. We are taking donations for our studio, for the community, and if you are feeling generous to support that and support our cause, you can Venmo Blue Moon Yoga, or there is a link in our bio on Instagram or Facebook. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening.